mentioned the GNCLABS, their MD, their managing director, good friend Gerard Llanos. He joins me. We're getting into that AI discussion, Gerard, and by all means, I thank you for being here to share with us. Let me extend season's greetings to you and yours. And, well, what can we say? AI, it is here for the holidays and beyond.
For the future.
That's right.
I don't think we're going back.
Why are people so fearful of it, Gerard?
Which people are you asking about? Trinidadian, Caribbean?
I mean, there is this sentiment of, on the global stage where there are many who feel AI will take away their job, and it's causing people to be lazy, and it's causing putting a spoke in the wheel of creation and originality. But I see it as a tool, to be quite honest.
It absolutely is. In our Trinidad and Tobago context, Jay, we've always been tech averse. We've always been innovation averse. And it predates AI, it predates computers. But you know what? There was a time we used to write everything, and then we started using computers in companies. There was a time that we used to have a mail room, and then we started using emails in companies. Now there's this comment people make, Trinidad is always 15 years behind. I suggest to you though, that in this particular round, we won't get the opportunity to rebound from being 15 years late, or 10 years late, or 5 years late. So let me share the insight of the problem that we are scared about. There are 33 million people in the Caribbean, spread across 13 sovereign countries. And if you check in terms of dependent territories, we're closer to 45 million people. We already have problems with financial inclusion. We already have problems with technology gaps. We already have problems with skill gaps. And our companies, our industries are already under pressure. In the same Caribbean, where we are afraid of taking this new animal and running with it, the world is leveraging technology at breakneck speed. And the IMF, the World Bank, Deloitte, several of these, McKinsey, they've all published papers that sound the alarm. Adoption of technology in the developed world is going to have disastrous effects on the developing world if those developing countries or regions do not also adopt.
And I would imagine that's why the GNCLABS, you all have embarked on this AI literacy and skill development. Is it a seminar, is it a webinar? Give me some details as to how folks could be part of it and to bring themselves up to a particular learning curve.
Let us start with individuals. GNCLABS will be putting on classes for the public. Some of those classes will be as little as $500. Some of those classes teach high-level AI skills that are applied to technical fields, health and safety, law, administration, projects, etc. I would tell everybody, put AI skills training into your training budget for the next 5 years for yourself. If you're developing yourself professionally, you cannot afford to not have AI literacy and advanced AI skills in your toolkits. For companies, and this is important, if you're a football man, I used to remember you around West Savannah.
Yeah, I know that.
What happens when somebody come in the sweat and they can't play football?
Well, down the bench, they can't sweat. Can't come on.
But if you have exact numbers and the man on the field with you, your team have one man who can't play football. He can't run, he can't dribble, he can't trap the ball, none of that. Your team winning the game?
Highly unlikely. It's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
So when we have teams where we are not on the same page with a game-changing technology, if we are not team AI literate.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, to really put it in real terms. Tell me some more about GNCLABS in terms of the business model. How can people contact you all and just further this particular conversation?
So we are gnclabs.training. That's our website. And we've been out there, we've been publishing articles, we've been sitting on podcasts, we've been delivering content, and we're going to continue to be in Trinidad and Tobago and ultimately the Caribbean's face on this issue, because we have a short window to get it right. We have a short window to create our digital economy, and big up to the folks at the Ministry of Digital Transformation, and their major mandate is to bring the digital economy into reality.
And in that regard, I tell you, Gerard is coming here almost like the digital Santa Claus, because the man, I'm telling you, from what I understand, I've been reliably informed, you're offering a free course for those looking on right now, and even for the newsroom. Those of us here at CNC3, that's correct from what the little birdie told me?
So let me clarify what the birdie is saying. We are going to, one, hold a complimentary AI literacy program to anybody who picks up on the offer in time. The class is going to fall like a snap.
Is there a code or anything we have to get?
I hope that the code is on the screen.
Let's put the code up. Is there a code? Let's get your pen and paper out. So once you take this, so what happens when you take the code? What's the process after we take this code?
Oh, the team will book the training. The training will be live. We prefer live training at the moment. And we will make this great experience to get those people AI literate.
The code up.
But for...
That's it.
Good job. But for CNC3, we definitely want to get your team together. And just the same way we're going to win that football match, we're going to win the business match in 2025, because we're all going to be on the same page.
Well said. So as we wrap things up and get ready for the news, what we have to do first, go onto the website, GNCLABS, and then we put in the code? What's the process?
Yes.
Because I'm seeing, if you look at we're seeing that's GNCLabs.com.
GNCLabs.training.
Training, fantastic. Great. Well, any closing remarks? Just a couple of seconds before we get to the news. Gerard, it's all yours. You have the final say.
I have the final say?
Yeah.
2025 is going to be a great year. Do not let fear be the reason that you don't do anything in 2025. Let us all band together and make our lives great and make Trinidad and Tobago great. And technology has a great role to play in that success. Please apply it.
Llanos, compliments of this season, my brother.
Big respect, sir.
Real proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
Glad to see the work you're doing. Thanks for that. Again, nothing to fear with the AI. It's a tool that will ultimately enhance whatever we're doing and take us to the next level. Do not be left behind. Let's get ready for the 7 a.m. news update. Much more after 7.
I met a mister from Margarita, and he wanted to take me to dinner.